This morning in Health Watch, the 8-year-old girl who swallowed a total 30 magnets and steel balls that were part of a toy. They ripped 8 holes in her intestines. Haley Lentz and her father Jason are joining us from Huntingburg, Indiana. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Maggie. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. Haley, good to see you doing well. Can you tell us why you decided to swallow the magnets?
It looked like candy.
It looked like candy. So then, Jason, did you see her do this, or did she come and tell you?
Well, actually, we didn't know for a couple of days. The actual incident took place on May 8th, and a couple of days later, Haley wasn't feeling well. Her mother and I thought it was a stomach flu that went on for a couple of days, and we, of course, then took her to the emergency room when she started having severe pains, and she was to a point where she really had a hard time even standing up straight.
My goodness, I want to show the viewers what she swallowed. The toy is a magnetics building set, and she swallowed 20 of these balls and 10 of these magnets, and they attach like this. Now, I'd like to show the x-ray. You get to the hospital, they perform an x-ray, and here's what it looks like. They're all over her intestines, and in fact, we know that they made 8 holes in her intestines. What does the doctor tell you at that point, Jason?
Well, actually, while we were in the emergency room at Riley's Hospital for Children in Indianapolis, our doctor and surgeon at that time, they were just hoping to get these objects and these magnets out of her body before holes were formed in her intestines. At the time, they didn't know. And once during surgery, they did determine that it was much worse than they had anticipated. They were able to repair the holes. But as you said, she did have 8 rips in her intestines.
How long was this treatment and recovery?
Well, actually, the surgery was an overnight surgery, ended on a Tuesday morning about 5 a.m. And Haley spent the next several days, for the most part, kept knocked out to where she would not feel much pain. The recovery in the hospital took 2 weeks. She was released about a week ago, and then from this point she is receiving some treatments here at home, and she does have some follow-up visits with her hospital.
I want to ask
as early as yet today.
I'd like to jump in and ask Haley, as you listen to your dad talk about this, Haley, and you think about everything that happened to you, what would you like to say now? What would you like to say to other children?
Don't eat them, kids.
I'm sorry?
Don't eat them, kids.
Don't eat them.
Don't eat them.
She's saying, yeah, exactly. Telling other children not to eat them.
These toys were actually redesigned because there had been problems like this before. Jason, the one that you bought had been redesigned. Do you think it's enough?
Not really. These are, high-intensity magnets, and there's so many parents out there that have no idea that these toys, it just takes 2 magnets to kill someone. Or 3. And because they are so easy to swallow, no, they have not done enough. Now, Mega, the manufacturer, has said that coming out in July of 2008, next month, that they have a completely redesigned magnetic set which contains no magnetic parts that can be swallowed. So,
Jason, we have to leave it
they obviously feel that. Yeah, they obviously feel that there's an issue.
All right, Jason Lentz and Haley, thank you both.